Hello there, thanks for stopping by. This is Daz B, otherwise known as FM Totality on YouTube and Twitter. You can join me for the next episode of my 8 Minutes FM, this time with the Corinthian Casuals. Let's get back into it. I'm going to assume that you've already watched some of the series and also don't have a lot of time, lads, to sort of recap it. So just go back to the start of the series, or if you just look in the comments, you'll see a basic overview of the league. So if you did watch the last one, which I do believe it's number 8, but I could be wrong. But the last one we got beat against Porthcawl. We drew. Totally wrong one. We drew against Porthcawl, so it's quite a bit back actually. There we go. It's 4 games ago. So we drew against Porthcawl. We're having a good run though. We had a bit of a dodgy start, but we started to dial in our tactic. You can see it getting better and better, and you can see the scores growing as well. So we've had some fantastic results recently. We are now into the mini Christmas trophy, and we've qualified from that in my in this edited UK league. Sorry, we've pulled back a little bit on the Pacific Challenge trophy. So I'll just show you where we're up to with these. If I go to comps, so let's have a look. So we're 2nd in the league, which is pretty good. So those wins have really pulled us up. We were 7th at one point. We're in the quarter-final against 3 Rovers in the Minnows Christmas Trophy, and also for the Golden Goal as well. So it's all looking good. This is a really good season. This is the only one where we're struggling a little bit in the Minnows Pacific Challenge, because these teams, although they're from Samoa and New Zealand, they are sort of putting up a good fight, and also the British teams as well. The British teams are having a good crack at it as well. So this is our toughest one. Not really sure about that one, but you know, we've got a chance of winning a few quid off these. So yeah, it's going well so far. This is a little intermission, if you like. I just wanted to show basically what I've been doing to get us to this point, because of course FM is all about the tactics. So to get us more successful like this, I've mentioned it in the last one, I think, in a couple of videos now. I've been trying to build a mentality where we're passing out of the back, we're gaining control when attacks fail, or when it's just a goal kick, etc. When we gain possession, and we're starting to push it forward, and gradually we can use mixed passing to pass it forward up here like this. We've got Black on a false 9. He shouldn't be on that. I'm just going to drop him back a bit more. I'm going to drop him back on support DLF. But you get the idea. That sort of false 9 or DLF or defensive forward working in this area. And then you've got Dylan at the side poaching. By the way, I've just populated these with quick pick, because I had a few injuries just for the purposes of this tactic. So pay no attention to the circles. Of course, I wouldn't play with all of those. I would adjust it. So, although to be honest, it's not much better when I've adjusted it. So that's the idea really. So we're now working on 3 tactics, and they're getting more familiar with them. You can see familiarity is growing for the 4-4-2. So basically the 4-4-2, standard approach to any game. That's my starting approach. It's working really well. Standard there. Playing out of defence. I've gone to mixed passing because the shorter wasn't really working with this tactic. But mixed passing, playing out of defence there. No emphasis anywhere on the park, but hitting early crosses if it does get to the wingers. So that's basically that, and that's working really well. We've got one is sort of a halfway, if you like. He's just dropping back with an attacking midfielder a little bit more, and this one is slightly different. We're going a little bit higher with control, and this was really to develop that tactic of pushing up through the middle with the passing. Again, we've gone on mixed again, so there's not much difference, but the roles are set up slightly different in this one in terms of the passing and where I want who I want to pass the ball where. And then of course we've got a DM if we're playing tough teams, which is basically a counter and long ball on direct passing. So yeah, that's it. I'll just show you the results now. So 3 Rovers, one of them was a penalty, I think. If you look at like Enfield 1893, you know, we've got some really tasty goals here. Let's just have a look at this one with Liam Black. If we can just squeeze this in, if we can, yeah. We've got time to load it up. So just make this the last thing to do, because we've only got 8 minutes. So I think there's one with really good build-up play. This might be the one. I might be wrong. Okay, let's have a look. So you can see the passing, you can see the control we've got here. It's really working, and this has been backed up with training as well. So a lot of the midfield, a lot of the team actually, about 8, I think it's 7 of the team are on passing, because, you know, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. It's lovely, that, isn't it? So so yeah, when I got that goal, I was just so chuffed with that. I mean, you know, it's just really reassuring when you get a goal like that. So yeah, so that's where we're up to, really. It's, you can see in the last 3 games we've banged in 10 goals in 3 games, and it's really getting tasty now. So and luckily we've drew the same team we've just beat in the mini Christmas trophy in the quarter-final. So I'm just going to go with the same tactics again, that 4-4-2, and you can join me for that game. We'll have a look at that next time. So yeah, it's all going well, really. We have got a couple of problems. I mean, if you look at the squad is absolutely bobbins. I mean, we're getting some more better stars now. We've got lots of players with potential. But if you just have a look on my attribute view here, I mean, how many greens are there? 1, 2, 3 in the whole team. But, you know, we're getting a nice spread of goals. If you look where they're coming from, 6, 5, 7, 8, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1. So the goals are coming from all over the park, and that's testament to the rotation. And yeah, so just this idea of building, instead of just like a tactic, building a whole club and a whole team. So yeah, it's going well so far. So that's a little tactics and a little league update just to show you where I am. And I think I'm going to show you this next game, Threave Rovers. And you can just see me getting battered, can't you? I just hope I don't. I'm going to play the same game. As long as the AI doesn't learn from that and start to change their tactics too much, then I think we should be okay. So I'll join you for that one. Okay. So thanks very much for watching. A little departure from gameplay, so I hope you like that. It was nice to do, nice to sort of drill down a little bit. So yes, if you liked it, please leave a like. If you double like it, please subscribe. Thank you very much.